A landmark day for the future of social media in America. Meta settling a lawsuit claiming the company designed Facebook and Instagram to addict children. Today's deal, reached during a federal trial in California, requires Meta to pay 29 states nearly $17 billion, along with nationwide teen safety changes. Meta denies any wrongdoing. Kurt Knudsen is here to talk about all of this with us. And Kurt, there are some pretty big announcements that came along with the $17 billion, some big changes that are going to be, important, change kids' lives as users of these apps and also parents potentially for a lot of the rules they try to institute. Just go over some of them with our audience. Daily time limits, 2 hours with pauses. Also nighttime blocks, restrictions between midnight and 6 a.m., limiting school time access, age restrictions that verify the age of young users, more content controls on what's age appropriate, and then also bringing down the social comparison features like beauty filters and visible like counts. I mean, these are pretty significant steps. My question for you is, why did it take so long for them to do this?
Yeah, good question, Jackie. How are you? I mean, the biggest story here, really not that $17 billion price tag. It is those things that we're talking about. The agreed settlement that you, as a parent, can really relax a bit more when it comes to your kids being in social media, because it's now the obligation of these platforms, according to this settlement, if approved by the judge, that they will actually allow an auditor to make sure that they're abiding by these strict rules. And I am, quite frankly, surprised to see as strict guidelines as are being proposed here for kids under 18, that 2-hour daily time limit, overnight access blocked from midnight to 6 without your parental approval, and notifications that are completely off during school hours. I mean, this is going to be a profound change for American kids, and one they won't like, but one I think that parents will love, and that families overall, and us as a whole country, will really appreciate long term. Improving this age verification is part of this, and that means not just some okey-doke thing where a kid can get through and still be on the platform, but we're going to see some strict age verification systems developed. We don't know what they are yet, but that is going to be policed by this independent auditor, which will have complete access to the data inside of Meta. That means Facebook and Instagram. I am exceptionally encouraged by what is happening with this proposed profound settlement.
Now, obviously, this lawsuit the settlement came out of a lawsuit involving Meta, but there are many other social media platforms that are not, obliged to do any of this. And it sounds like Meta's chief legal officer was trying to sort of spread some blame around, writing an open letter and encouraging other platforms to get on board with some of these changes. Here's what the chief legal officer, C.J. Mahoney, said. The framework we have negotiated. Oh, actually, it's a soundbite. Let's play that and have you react.
The framework we've negotiated will empower parents to easily manage their children's access to our platforms. This framework will only work if all our peers join us. Because teens move fluidly across dozens of apps, we need an industry-wide solution. We therefore call on our industry peers, TikTok and YouTube, to implement this new framework right away.
What's going to get YouTube and TikTok to make these changes voluntarily?
Money. It's the money, it's the liability from cases like this that are coming at these companies. So this wasn't a civil case. This was actually a federal matter brought about 29 states that didn't ask for just money. They asked for these changes, and they asked the court to impose those. But before that could happen, Meta has now come up with a settlement. So now it is becoming the blueprint for the entire industry, TikTok, YouTube, the rest of the entire industry. For American families, that means, hey, your battle for that screen time and late night use and the addictive qualities and designs of all of these platforms that we all know is real is now going to be on the onus of being policed by the social media companies. And I frankly don't think you can escape this if you're any other platform, especially one which children are using.
It's pretty significant stuff. All right, Kurt Knudsen, thank you so much for breaking it down for us. Appreciate it.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.